Hello and welcome. This is Michael William Denny of the ThunderWizard.com YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be guiding you through a shamanic journey to find your power animal, your animal guide, your animal totem. Now, you may be aware of this practice of finding your animal spirit guide in neo-shamanism. You may be aware that this is done in Native American traditions, as well as the Siberian and the Mongolian shamanic traditions. But you may not be aware that this is actually something that was used in Europe as well. My ethnic tradition is that of the Norse. The pre-Christian Norse people had a word for the animal spirit guide. It was called the filcha. In English, it was called the fetch spirit. And a fetch spirit is an animal spirit that is associated with your physical aura. And you are born with this animal. And this animal protects you and guides you throughout your physical life. So it is strongly connected with your physical body and your physical aura. Now, this animal spirit is with you wherever you go. And there are stories of Norse wizards who had the ability to look at people and see what their animal was and see that their animal was walking along. In fact, there's one very funny story of a young boy who came into the temple, and the wizard was there, and the young boy tripped as he was walking in the temple, and the wizard laughed and laughed, and the boy said, "Why are you laughing at me?" And he said, "I saw you tripping over your fetch." And he told him what the spirit was. And so that was a funny story that really typifies what the fetch spirit is. Not that you're supposed to trip over your fetch spirit, but it just means that it's very closely associated with you. And as you grow older, you become stronger and your fetch spirit becomes stronger. And so you are encouraged to connect with your fetch spirit in the dream state. Now, according to my ethnic tradition, if you see your fetch spirit, your animal spirit, while you are in your waking consciousness, that's a bad thing. It means that you're about to die. But you are encouraged to communicate with your fetch spirit, your animal guide, while you are in altered awareness, whether that be in a shamanic state of awareness, in a trance, or if you're just simply dreaming at night. You are encouraged to communicate with that. Now, not only do you have this spirit animal guiding you and protecting you through your life, but you also have the ability to learn its abilities and gain its powers. In Norse, pre-Christian Norse tradition, there were warriors who were called berserkers. We use the word berserk. Somebody goes berserk. Well, berserk literally translates into bear shirt. And so that means that there were warriors who put on the pelts of bears when they went into battle, so that they would have the power of the bear. And these berserkers were said to be fearless and had superhuman strength. You did not want to go up against a berserker in battle because they would have the power of the bear behind them. And there were also warriors who had the power of the wolf, and they wore wolf pelts and wolf hats. When they went into battle, they took the power and the ferocity of the wolf with them. Wizards oftentimes would wear coats made of raven feathers, and that would be because their power animal was the raven. And so when they went into their shamanic trances, or when they worked with clients, or when they did healings, they had the wisdom, perhaps the psychic vision of the raven, who represents deep, deep wisdom. So, there is a long tradition of using spirit animals in many traditions, and it doesn't matter what your ethnic background is. If we go far enough back into your ethnic background, we are going to find shamans who used this very power of tapping into their spirit animal to give them power throughout their lives. So we're going to take a journey. If you haven't met your spirit animal, I'm going to be guiding you through the journey. And on this journey, we're also going to be connecting with 3 of your spirit guides. Now, you have within you 3 minds. You have your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, and your unconscious mind. And these three minds are also servants here to help you. And so I'm going to be introducing you to three spirit guides themselves who are not animals, and these are really your three minds. And I want you to allow them to interact and to work with you and to communicate with you. So if this is a practice that you enjoy after watching this video, if you would like to go into some more guided meditations, then I invite you to go to journeys.thunderwizard.com. I also recommend that if you really want to go very deep and get a tremendous amount of power in your visions, then I recommend that you do life force energy work. You can go onto the free YouTube channel and do Thor's hammer or the Hool breath or any of the other Qigong or energy work meditations. Those will increase your ability to have more vibrant experiences when you are in the shamanic state. If you really want to go and supercharge your ability, then I recommend you go to celestialqigong.com and practice that. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and guide you into some energy and breath meditations, very simple ones, and guide you into your practice. So let's just go ahead and get started with the shamanic journey. Okay, so to begin, just make sure that you are in your comfortable position, either lying down or comfortably reclined. Make sure that the blinds are drawn, that you're not going to be disturbed, that you are able to cover your eyes. And now that you're in your comfortable position, just begin breathing long and deep from the diaphragm. Relaxing the chest and just allowing the diaphragm to rise and sink with each inhale and exhale. This is how babies breathe. They breathe from their navel center. So continue to breathe long and deep. And as you do, just become aware of any tension that you may have in your body. Any tension that you have in your body, just let it go. Inhale into those tight areas, and then with the exhale, allow those tensions to release. Allow your body to relax and sink more deeply into the earth. As you continue to breathe long and deep, you start to feel the power of Mother Earth, which is gravity, pulling you towards her, pulling you more deeply into your authentic and ancient self. So now we're going to do a breathing exercise which is going to connect you to all of the 9 worlds of the shamanic world tree. So in this first breath, we're going to inhale and feel the power of the realm of water. Inhale very deeply. Hold it. Feel the power of water flowing through you. And exhale. Inhale a second time and feel the power of the celestial gods flow through your body. Hold. And exhale. Inhale a third time. Feel the power of the giants flow through your body, giving you power. And exhale. Inhale a fourth time and feel the magical power of the dwarves who live under the earth and create all of the magical tools of the gods. And exhale. Inhale a fifth time and feel the power of fire flowing through you. And exhale. Inhale a sixth time and feel the power of Earth herself, the underworld, flowing deeply through you, giving you profundity. And exhale. Inhale a seventh time and feel the power of the gods of nature flowing through you, bringing you joy and fulfillment. And exhale. Inhale once again and feel the power of the light elves, the ascended masters, with all of their wisdom and joy flowing through your body, and exhale. Inhale one last time very deeply and hold it. Feel the power of all of the 8 worlds coming together in this 9th world where you live in Middle Earth. And exhale. Continue to breathe long and deep. And now you have within you the power of all of the 9 worlds, all of the power of all of the conscious beings in the entire universe are now at your disposal and will help you with your journey. So now as you listen to the sound of the birds chirping, I would like for you to imagine that you are walking in a beautiful forest. And as you walk through this beautiful forest on this very comfortable path, weaving its way through the trees, you can feel the warmth of the summer sun coming in through the tree branches, kissing your face, touching your shoulders. And as you are walking through this forest, listening to the sound of the birds, you are able to feel the power of Mother Earth herself. All of the power of nature working with you, helping you, empowering you. You are aware that all of the conscious energy in the universe is here at your disposal. You become aware that every living thing in this universe only wants what will bring you the greatest happiness in your life. You become aware that the feeling of being alone, or feeling targeted, or feeling as though you have enemies in this universe is merely an illusion. That in fact, all of conscious energy in this universe has one goal, and that goal is your own personal empowerment, your happiness, and your fulfillment. In fact, you become aware as you walk happily through this forest that your entire purpose in this life is nothing more than to experience your authentic self and to share that with every being with whom you come in contact. Filled with this knowledge and filled with this energy, you begin to see that the path is coming to an end. And you see the forest begin to recede, and there is a large clearing in the middle of this beautiful, dark, green forest. And you approach the edge of this meadow in the middle of this forest. And now the full power of the sun is on your face, is touching your shoulders. It's a warm summer day. It's not too warm, it's not too cold. There's a slight breeze. You're still listening to the birds chirping. As you look into the center of this clearing, you begin to see what looks like 3 beings standing there. These 3 beings of light, even though they're not quite fully physically formed, you can begin to make out their outline. And they're standing in the middle of this clearing. And even though you cannot see them make any movements, you get the distinct impression that they are inviting you into the center of what you now realize is a place of power. And so, with respect, you begin to walk towards these 3 beings of light. And as you get to the center of this meadow and this beautiful forest, You look at these three beings of light who are standing in front of you. You direct your attention to the being that is on your left. You begin to look into the shining face of this being. This being does not say any words to you, but gives you the distinct impression that you are someone of power. And so you ask this being to connect you to your true power in this life. And just spend a moment allowing this being to share its energy of power directly into your navel center. And feel this power flow into you. You begin to become aware that your choices create the universe, that you yourself are the one and true Almighty God that has created and continues to create everything in your existence. Thank that being for its power, and now with respect, shift your attention to the being in the middle. And you sense from this being a tremendous amount of joy. And this being begins to send this power of joy from its heart directly to yours. And you feel your heart expanding. It's almost unbearable, the amount of joy that is flowing into your heart center. And you become aware that your essence is joy. And that this essence of joy is in fact infinite power. That this power of joy overcomes every single obstacle and challenge that you choose to undertake in this lifetime. This joy is in fact the guiding principle of your life. Whenever you are in doubt, you can focus on your heart center, and this being of joy will guide you to what actions you need to take to fulfill yourself and to fulfill your deepest purpose in this existence. You become aware that this being has always been with you, and that all you need to do is simply mentally reach out for this being's help, and this being will guide you to what will bring you the greatest happiness in your life. And now, with respect and gratitude, you thank this being, and you shift your attention to the being on your right. And this being exudes tremendous wisdom. You feel yourself almost becoming a being of light yourself as you gaze into the face of this light being who exudes love, kindness, tolerance, patience, and deep wisdom. You sense tremendous experience coming from this being. And you become aware that you yourself are destined to be one of these beings of light. That you yourself are on a journey through your experience, through your challenges, to become a being that guides other humans towards their highest and deepest awareness. You become aware that this being is incredibly respectful of your space. And this being never forces itself upon you. But all you need to do is simply ask for wisdom, and this wisdom will be given to you through your subtle mind. And you learn that through the power of listening, with love and with self-acceptance, that this voice of wisdom is always there to teach you. Once again, with great respect, with reverence, and with gratitude, you shift your gaze so that you can see all three of these light beings, and you feel a sense of completion and fulfillment as you look in their faces. With gratitude and respect, You let them know that you will contact them again, that you will reach out to them whenever you need their help. You thank them and acknowledge that their entire purpose is to help you. And with this acknowledgement, they slowly begin to fade, and it's as if, like butterflies on the wind, they go back into the forest from which they came. And now I'd like for you to sit down in the middle of this clearing, in this place of power, listening to the birds and feeling the warmth of the sun on your face. And bring your attention to your power animal. And just simply mentally begin to send out the invitation for your power animal to come and visit you. And you begin to see on the edge of the forest that there are two eyes peering out from beneath the treetops. And slowly, an animal begins to make its way out into the sunlight. You recognize that this animal loves you deeply, and that this animal's only purpose in this existence is to empower you, guide you, and protect you. You also realize that this is one of your best friends in the entire universe. And so you mentally invite this animal to come to you. Stay seated. Allow this animal to come to you and greet you in whatever way it chooses. Allow it to smell you, allow it to touch you, allow it to show its affection for you. And now you can reach out your hand and you can touch this animal. This animal is you. You become aware that you have the strengths and the abilities of this animal. Spend some time just feeling the power of this animal, interacting with it, letting it show its affection for you. And now I'd like for you, in your own way, to tell this animal how grateful you are for its power, its protection, and its guidance. Let it know that you promise to reach out and communicate with it as often as you would like. Invite this animal to speak with you in your dreams, and even in your conscious awareness, to be able to perhaps hear or feel its presence around you, protecting you and guiding you at all times. Spend a few more seconds with your power animal, interacting with it in whichever way the two of you see fit. And now, allow this beautiful animal of power to recede back into the forest, knowing that it is always there and ready to come to your aid whenever you call on it. And be aware that the gifts that this animal possesses is available to you. And if you choose to look through its eyes, it will show you the best way through any situation you might encounter. Now I'd like for you, in your state of awareness, in your place of power, to close your eyes. Still listening to the sound of the birds, and still feeling the sun on your face. Take a deep breath in and hold it. Breathe in. Hold your breath. And exhale. Take another deep breath in and hold it. And exhale. One last time, take a deep breath in and hold it. Allow yourself to come back to your physical body and exhale. Now, with your physical eyes still closed, become aware of your physical body. Feel the earth, the chair, the bed underneath you. Feel the warmth of the blood pumping through all of your veins and capillaries. And now slowly bring yourself back to conscious awareness, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Spend a moment just breathing and perhaps massaging your face and your scalp, massaging other parts of your body to bring you back to your physical awareness. Before you get up to go back to your normal life, just spend a moment acknowledging that these four beings that you have communicated with today are with you right now. That being of power, that being of joy, that being of wisdom, they are all within you. And become aware that perhaps you can't see your power animal. Your power animal is right there with you. And just like a faithful pet follows you around wherever you go. And that at any point in time, this being who is also your best friend can comfort you and guide you through any situation. And now, take another few deep breaths. Bring yourself back into your body. Open and close your fists. Move your toes around. Bring yourself back into your physical awareness. And now you can continue on with your day. And this guided meditation is available to you whenever you need it. And you are also able, now that you know the way to this place of power, that you can bring yourself here whenever you want, whenever you need guidance, whenever you need any kind of help from the spirit realm. You can always go back and take this journey. And on further travels to this place of power, you can communicate directly with these beings. Ask them questions. Listen to their advice. Really create a relationship. Get to know them. And every time that you do, you will be connected on a deeper level to all of the 9 facets of your being. It has been my distinct pleasure to have gone with you on this journey. I thank you for allowing me the privilege of being part of your spiritual empowerment. And I look forward to going on further journeys with you. Thank you once again, and have a wonderful day.